Okay, hello everyone. How is it going? Glad to see that everything seems to be working because I just set everything up in like 2 minutes. Wasn't particularly busy, I was watching Final Space, but yeah. Hey Sammy, I mean there's a lot of stuff to still do on the grass thing, you know? We gotta make it pretty and functional and all that cool stuff. Yeah, essentially I just want to, get all of my wishes on a grass system on this. I just wanna make this everything I would ever want and, just bring it from project to project without going into the code and changing stuff to suit my needs on a specific project. I just want it to be like my one stop essentially for grass. And that's the main goal for this. And I'd say it's going well. Like the whole infrastructure is looking pretty good. Yep, exactly. You get the point, Sammy. But yeah, the overall infrastructure is there and it's good and it's easy to use and extendable and all that. I just want like a few of them just so I can see what's going on. Oh, thanks, Austin. Yeah, so far I've been using a specific shader for them, for these quad grass stuff, but again the goal is to have like a template for these because they have like some specific stuff and basically extend that to make your own or my own extra grass shaders depending on what I need. Right now it's just focused on this like quad grass, like one quad per point, which is okay, it's there, it works. But depending on the situation I might want something else, especially if I have different geometry. But for now I have a list. This list. It's Trello, but I had it open already, so it was faster for me. So there's a lot I wanna do still, and this is gonna just grow bigger and bigger. And some of these are simple, some of these will take like 3 streams. I don't know. But today I thought I would start with something that I think should be easy, and specifically is like some of the performance enhancing stuff that's also gonna benefit whatever geometry I end up creating. So it's gonna be like a one solution for everything. So that includes frustum culling. Oh, thanks for the follow, Vinvelen. Frustum culling, some distance culling, that's easy. If it's further than a point, then stop growing. And then some kind of LOD fading. Now, this is something I would want for every type of grass, but the thing is that this could actually look different based on the type of grass. Like, if I had like separate grass blades, I would just spawn less. Or I might even do what Breath of the Wild is doing, where when you're up close, they're like long individual grass blades. But if you go like a tiny bit further, they actually get replaced with a quad. Hey, Sizzle Gizzle, yeah. Shaking that grass. Well, actually, I've made it stop shaking because I wanted to see it better. So, no shaky grass for now, I'm afraid. But I think I will try and organize at least like the compute shader into LOD functions, and I can call whichever based on the distances. So that's something I want to do. Oh, thanks for the follow. And one thing that I might do, since I already have this geometry, is make it work with multiple quads instead of just the one. And yeah, those are mostly on the agenda for today. I will start with the frustum culling because it's something that I've already done before and I kinda know how to do. Which, don't get me wrong, I know how to do because, again, there's this amazing repository from culling, known also as Nilocat, um, where they describe essentially a nice way to perform frustum culling with. This is using draw mesh instance indirect, but we can apply the same principles here as well. Also, like, this is like a minor spoiler for what is there to come, but I have well, I just took Sebastian Lake's um, the script for Poisson disk sampling. Let me also find that, which is from this video right here. There we go. Which is something that I'm planning to use for different scattering methods. So because when I'm right now with the brush, I'm just randomly scattering points in the radius and just spawning grass from there, and that's fine for the grass, especially because you'd want it for more fine details, I guess. But one other scattering method that I want to add is essentially just dragging a rectangle all over a terrain or whatever, and just saying spawn these many, or not even this many, like spawn points all over the place and based on some density. And if I do that using Poisson disk sampling, then I won't have a lot of intersections and a lot of meshes falling on top of each other, which is great to have like a nice even distribution. So that we get a lot of spawn points, but not a lot more than what we need. So that's the plan with this. Okay. Let me open this up. Oh. Actually, the frustum culling will take place in the renderer, so let's open that instead. There we go. And I will actually go open the next generation common. Yeah, that's what I kinda need. And I need to get. Wait, okay, you know what? I can't remember exactly what it was, so I think it's just this, right? Yeah. I just need the view projection matrix. Oh, thanks for the follow, Go Whisper. So I just need this matrix, and I can actually do the frustum culling here. Nah, I'm gonna do it on the. I'm not sure. Oh, thanks. If you're interested in all the extensions, this is where you can find them. Okay, alright. Also, the fact that we get the view projection matrix means that we actually don't need the camera, the wall space camera position. We can also get that from the projection matrix. Well, actually, no, we can't get the position. Or maybe we can. You know what? I don't care. We don't care about the position. Thanks, Sizzle. But we only care for the distance from the camera, and that's what we can get with the view projection matrix. So I actually did that stuff on a previous stream using Joyce's system. That's where this is from. It's not my compensator. I just added the frustum culling stuff. And because I am too bored to remember what I did back then, I'll just find my code here and copy that. Cross compute script, yeah, that should be around here. Oh, that's also something I want. Let me just copy this real quick. And you see something resembling matrices? Yeah, there we go. Do I need that? Frustum planes. Why did I do that? I don't need the frustum planes for anything. I'm confused. I don't think I need those. Let me double check. Yeah, okay, whatever. Save, scene, scratch. Yeah, no, it's working without it. Ignore the fact that it's not refreshing. Not safe. Okay. Back to mine here. So where was that? That was late update, before the dispatching. I mean, might as well do it here. Oh, I did not copy that. So copy that. Awesome. You know, I don't do any cell bidding anymore, so this might as well go. All this, yeah, all this, screw that. I'm done with cell binning stuff. Hopefully, at least. Hey, they've done it. So I want this little thingy. So this is kind of handy. Essentially, okay, the frustum culling obviously will, when in play mode, it will take into consideration the main camera, right? But the thing is that when I'm in edit mode, I don't want the culling to happen with the main camera. I want it to happen with the scene camera, so that I can properly see where the frick I'm adding grass. So that's what's happening here essentially. I'm just getting the first camera of the scene views, because I might have multiple open scene views. And getting the first camera if I'm not playing the game. Otherwise I'm using the camera.main. Yeah, sorry. Transform position plus transform position. Subsequent transform position and use transform position. Oh, target position. Oh. I mean, it's moving further away because... Yeah, it's moving further away. The order is wrong. You want the target first minus the origin to get like the actual vector towards the target. Oh, damn. Thanks. I thought it was like a trick question. Hey, Mitz. Oh, I just now realized I forgot to actually change the stream name. That was the that was the name of the previous grass stream. But yeah, well, I mean, it is a grass saga, so that makes sense. I don't have the current camera, so let's get that. Camera. And the current camera. Well, get camera. Alright. So we get that stuff, and we actually, well, not we, just me, I guess. I need to, you know what? I'll do that here. Yeah, that's a good place to do that. So let's set that matrix as well. So rendering. I can type set matrix. The name was VP matrix. Oh, what I can't speak today. What are you having for dinner, Sammy? That's what I was trying to say. Unless you already left, so yeah, just answer me after you get back. VP. My brain is all over the place today, actually. I don't know why. Yeah, it's bone apple teeth, Sizzle. Learn your French. So, I'm not sure if, because, you know, Seder language in general is very C-like. So, I don't know if anybody knows, please tell me. In HLSL, does this get reduced to an int or a bool or a float? Like comparisons and stuff like that. Oh, you got a gyro. That's cool. I actually also ate some gyro before for dinner. It was nice. Oh, and just now noticed that. Thanks for the follow, Zimolol. Yeah, so they've done it. I'm asking if this essentially becomes a bool. There are bools here, right? Like bool. And maybe these also work like integers. I don't know. Oh, you know what? I'm just gonna copy this whole thing as it is, and I'm not gonna add it to the common. Or no, I will. Custom culling. Well, Sizzle, I mean, you have the privilege of being able to order one. Not many people outside Greece have that, you know. Hey, I'm in Parade. How's it going? That's one way to find out, Mitch. I mean, yeah, you get a fractional part of a boolean. Yeah, I don't know. I guess it's type depth. You know what? I'm gonna look it up. Oh no, bool. It's weird. I cannot. It's probably an integer, or yeah, I guess it gets reduced to an integer. I would assume it's type depth because HLSL is very much like C. Oh, wait, forgot this. Thank you. Thank you. And you know what, just return that. Oh, no worries. I will upload every stream in regards to the grass collection. I should actually start uploading already because I don't know when I will be finished with this. Also, I want the max distance. Okay, I'm gonna return this. That looks cool. I do need to also pass in the count to greenery item. Rendering CS set float max distance. That's what I called it, right? Yeah, max distance, and it's gonna be the greenery item max distance. I don't have that yet. I am gonna add it though. This is something that all greenery items will have. Equals, I don't know, start with like 100. That's a good distance. Maybe later on I will split that for LOD distances, but for now I'll just have like the one maximum distance. So also let me move those Trello tasks. They're now in progress. Awesome. So I have that. Now I can go over to Greenery Grass Quad. Oh, wait, no. Grass Quad CS, yeah, I thought that looked weird. So let's see, if I now go on and say something like, also, do I have the wall position somewhere? I do not. Okay. Or, why don't I have that anywhere? Oh, anyway. Frustum, culling. That's cool. Multiply the wall with SD position OS. Am I saying anything wrong here? So it's a local to world matrix That's how I'm getting. Oh, wait, 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 wait. Right. From calling multiply local to world and this. If that's the case, then return. I think that should be it. Let's see everything breaking now. Okay, there's an error in my compute shader. Oh, right. Implicit truncation? How dare you? Where the frick do you see an implicit truncation? But because it's a boolean? I don't know. I don't care. I don't. I wanted to have all my compute shaders with no warnings or errors. Implicit truncation. Vector type. Isn't that an? I mean. Not gonna bother. So it seems to be working, though it's not really. It's a bit annoying because it's not updating constantly. So okay, let's. If I add a lot more here, we can see it running when I'm actually playing here, because you can see that. Yeah, you see how nothing happens? How absolutely nothing happens? Yeah. Yeah, that's not what we want. Okay, let's reassess. So I think actually that should be like that, but that should be updated. There. Yeah, I think that should be a tiny bit better. No. Oh, no, because it's not compiling. Because that should not be there. Yeah, no, now it's doing nothing, obviously, because I am actually setting that after the rendering, which is not what you want. Hey Kaboom, any work on Fog of War shaders? No, I have. You know what? I'm not gonna lie. I haven't played a lot of RTS, so I'm a bit foggy as to how the Fog of War effect works. So not sure how I would approach it, but one of Science's latest tweets. There we go. So maybe this will help a bit. Usually one way is like render textures. But yeah. Oh, sure, no worries. I hope this gets you started a bit, at least. Remember when I thought that doing this frustum culling would be easy? Anyway, fun times. So this... Okay, I think that one problem might be... Yeah, okay, I'm gonna also dispatch this fader there, is what I was gonna say. Okay, I'm a bit worried about what I'm gonna do now, but let's see if this works. So the thing is that technically I shouldn't dispatch the shader every time, like the geometry. Well, the thing is, the compute shader is responsible for generating the geometry, and the drawing is the procedural instancing is responsible for drawing that mess that the compute shader has generated. Technically, I do not need to run the compute shader every time on every frame because you know, you just generate the data once and you then render them, and that's it. But the thing is that since I want dynamic things to happen with the geometry, so LODs, distance culling, frustum culling, all that stuff, that means that I should dispatch the compute shader every frame. What's the most common problems with shaders that should be avoided, or possible best practice to avoid performance issues? Ooh, I'm not the best person to answer that, to be honest, but there are some like rules of thumb here and there. Like ideally, in a perfect world, you wouldn't have any transparency ever. So essentially, you know, there's some rules of thumb are, you know, reduce transparent objects, especially when you don't need them. You might want to prefer alpha clipping, which is a tiny bit better than transparency, but not by a lot. If you're in forward rendering, hey Kim, if you're in forward rendering, you want to avoid a lot of lights, and especially if they're shadow casting too. If you're in deferred, you can have as many lights as you want as long as they're not shadow casting. It's better not to use dividing shaders. I don't think so. I mean, maybe sometime in the past, but I believe that we're way past that point. I don't think that eradicating all the divisions in your code, in your shader code, is gonna give you precious milliseconds back. I might be mistaken and be dividing shit all over the place, but I don't think so. Well, yeah, I guess you might. There's the risk of dividing by 0, but even that, I think GPUs handle that. Okay, what else? So yeah, there's lights, there's shadows is an issue, transparency is an issue. If you have a lot of transparency also, and especially in 2D, an issue is always is with overdraw. So you might have a lot of transparent objects in a scene, but a bigger problem is when the transparent objects are on top of each other and you have a lot of overdraw, because you can't really cull transparent objects with occlusion, because you know they're transparent, you can see behind them. What else? I mean, you know, the classic stuff, don't go nuts on the geometry. And okay, now I don't see. Oh, it's still doing its thing. Let's see if it's better on play mode at least. Group. It's very much ignoring me. Oh, don't worry about subbing. I mean, yeah, I share stuff for free. That's what I do. Okay, why is the frustum culling not working? I mean, it's working when I'm updating things, but it should be working all the time. And the weird thing is that it was working when I used it in my in the side project. Do you have any weird settings? I mean, I want to change those either way, because yeah, I'm using deferred by default. I prefer deferred. Deferred. Quality. State, maximum melody for bones. VSync, I don't really care about VSync. Yeah, so this is fairly annoying. And okay, let me just try something real quick. If instead of doing it like that, I did it manually, would it be any better? Oh, yeah, okay. Wall SD position OS. So it's definitely culling by distance, so there's that, but the thing is that it doesn't do it on update. I think I might know why it was working in the project. The thing is, it's working, but it's not updating. Oh, and it's killing my stream frame rate too. Okay. Okay. I want to try something. That's not working. Whatever we knew about that. Okay, this supposedly has the same thing, and I've seen it work with culling and all that. Okay, here you can see that the frustum culling works. And so does like the LOD stuff and the fading. It's looking good. Why does it work here but not with my grass? Yeah, also I want this back. Yeah, it's working now, but not on runtime, so we've got this for going on for us, which is nice. Hitting play. How does that look? Well, the stream frame rate doesn't get destroyed for one, so there's that. This is correct, I think. Set grass data update. This is happening on late update. Thing is, because I have like the renderers set up, which they aren't mono behaviors, they're just classes. And instead of on enable they have setup, and instead of on disable they have release, where they release all the buffers and destroy the instances and all that. And they have the render method, which is on the Greenery manager. On late update it calls render, which essentially calls render for each, well, renderer. So this should happen on every frame, technically. Not in edit mode, but at least on the late update thing. Okay, so obviously I should run the dispatch. I should dispatch the compute shader here. I should dispatch it on every frame because I should update the camera data on every frame. So I'm gonna move that again here. And move that again here. I mean, I know I'm doing the same thing that didn't work before, but hear me out. Also, I want to try something, and I hope that I'm mistaken. Okay, alright. Yeah, before, when I had a similar setup to this, removing the last instance made Unity crash, and that was not great. The thing is now that if I hit play, the stream is not enjoying this. So, here's the thing. It was, if I do it like that, that means that I need to update the geometry per frame, or at least every time the camera moves, whatever. But that is an issue. Like right now, before where I had the dispatching happen only on enable, it was much faster. Like you can see, actually, this is running at, I don't know, like almost 1 millisecond, like almost 1000 frames per second. Stream is still not enjoying that very much, but still. So bringing those here, besides that it's not working. Like if it was working, you know, I might help a bit, but besides that, I'm at hold up. It was generating garbage or something, because the frame rate just kept dropping. Well, this is at least a bit stable. Yeah, still dropping some frames on the stream, but still it was stable. So, okay. I'm gonna leave frustum culling for now. It's there, like the whole setup, but let me just do a little removeroo. Yeah. Though, not having LODs and also not having like frustum culling kinda defeats the purpose of doing it like this. Like I could instead use Rome's instance indirect instead of actually making the geometry procedurally. But it's okay. It's fun making geometry procedurally, so yeah. Okay, let's focus on these three little guys here. So one thing I also wanted to do was instead of having the grasp be like the one quad, that I would instead use the star formation. So how would that look? It's difficult to make grass that can be burned like in Zelda against impact. Difficult. Not sure. I mean, okay, if I had the ability to update the geometry on runtime like I was trying to do now, then I guess there could be some sort of walled space mask or something that, you know, you can pass over to your compute shader. Yeah, you can pass onto your compute shader and say that, hey, don't spawn there. So technically, yeah, you could do that. I'm not entirely sure because I don't know how Breath of the Wild or Genshin Impact behave in terms of when does the grass respawn. Because I know you can burn it down, but the thing is, I'm pretty sure the tough thing would be to make it permanent, like completely permanent, like yeah, like even saving that. I don't think they do. So I don't know to which point it's burned away and how they spawn it again. There might even be something like yeah, no, I don't know. No, I don't know. Forget it. Not sure. The answer is it depends. So in tech art, most of the gist on what you're doing is very tightly connected to your restrictions, and actually your restrictions are your advantage in most cases when it comes to tech art, because you can focus on making things work just for your use case. There's no one solution fits all, and especially for something like that. So again, depending on how permanent this deformity is, it could be easier. But yeah, it all depends on the restrictions essentially. So what I was gonna do is that now I just spawn a single quad with this. Oh damn, okay, whatever. But I want, given a point, to spawn a star like this. But something that I want to have it be like adjustable is to also be able to space them out and have like this. Wait, like something like this, if you know what I mean. So okay, the width is this, that we know. When we already have the width, we already have the height. So now instead of spawning the one quad like on top of this, I'm gonna have to spawn three, which are, okay, let me, I might need to use my pen for this, but whatever. So if I have like this, no. Okay, let's say that this is what I have. So I need to move this away like this, and this, and this. So would it be like upright, up left, and simply down? Would that be enough? Because they will have, you can assume that this is like a no, if we want this to be in like equilateral triangle, is it equilateral? Yeah, equilateral triangle. So this would be like 60 degrees each. Yeah. Let's see. Is there? Big. How does that? It's a circle essentially. Okay, I'm gonna need to spawn some math. Alright, so if I have this here and this here and this here, so this this should be 60 degrees each, right? Oh, hey Leatherjack, thanks so much. Really glad you like it. It's not as active as it used to be. If you can believe that, when I started making tutorials, I posted one every Thursday. It's been a while since then. So these are equal, right? There should be, I think. Oh really? Oh, I'm glad. Really glad that they are still useful to people. I have some, I don't know, maybe irrational fear that everybody just moved to shader graph and don't really care about hand-coded shaders anymore. How many people? I don't know about posts specifically. I think an average of visits, I think would be something like, let me confirm that. I think it's something around 300 visits per day. But let me check it out for sure. Is it? Oh, or more, maybe around 400 to 500 visits per day, I guess. Yeah, something like that. I don't know if that's considered a lot, but I don't have ads on my site, so yeah, look at it. Yeah, but I still can't figure out some freaking triangle angles here. Whatever, I'll just start making some quads and go from there. Okay, so I'll first start making like the 3 quads on top of the point with no spacing between them and just go from there. Let me think how I would go about that then. So first off, I would need to multiply my maximum draw vertices. So that also would mean that do I have that somewhere? When you started learning shaders, how much time would you spend on learning a day? Oh, thanks for the follow to Leatherjack. Can't really say because it's not like I was just studying and working on shaders every day, just like learning like you see in, I don't know, high school exam montages, or I don't know. It was more of a continuous process of just trying stuff out and just figuring things out bit by bit, like finding some ready-made code for a specific effect and then dissecting it, changing stuff around, and most of the time I would just use the code without actually knowing how it works. I just like copied and pasted all over the place until at some point it clicked that, oh, that's why this was that way. Max triangles per instance. Oh, I only care about this. Yeah, okay, I only care about the triangles. So I need 6 triangles now. Yeah. So 6 triangles per instance. And this goes all the way up to 18. Let's make this a loop. Uh, 18. Yeah, they all have the same normal, so I don't really care. All I want is this essentially. So I mod 3. Come on, 3. Wait, no. Because I always mess this up. So that's I mod 3 plus 1. I mod 3 plus 2. So that will start from 0. So that will be 0, 0, 1, 0, 2. Then it will go over to 3. 0, 0, 1, 0 plus 2. So 0, 1, 2, 0, 1, 2, 0, 1, 2. 6, 0, 1, 2, 0, 1, 2. Yeah, all that stuff. And that should be I plus 1, I plus 2. So that should do it. And this should be well, you know what, keep it at 6 for now, because I actually want to see if this is working like that. So go back. That should still work. Yep, all good. So let's change things up. 6. What does the artist do? Like, what do you do in your job? Yeah, of course it's okay to ask. I'm gonna take a sip though, because it's something yeah, I can talk a lot about. So the technical art field is like really vast, but it essentially comes down to anything that can make the art workflow of a game easier. That's where it boils down to. So whether it is about making tools for artists or making cool looking shaders for artists to use on their art, or materials, or like systems for interactivity with some 3D elements. So tech art is like right in the middle of art and code, So it's, you know, applying technical knowledge to make the art look better, and art and aesthetics to make coded systems look better. I don't know if that makes sense. So essentially, you know, right now I'm making a tool to add grass wherever. That would be a technical art task because there's a lot of code in there, but essentially this is something that artists are gonna use. So I also need to understand the needs of artists, and I also need to make the shader that will make the grass look good eventually. So add all like the wind and all the support for colors and anything that the artists would need. And then, you know, the artists could use a better sprite that they make, or ask for more features for either the tool or the shaders. They're just putting out from Photoshop to Unity and making scene. What? Really? Well, I mean, there's also that, you know, that tech art can differ from studio to studio, from project to project, and from person to person. Like, you can't find two tech artists and assume that they are all doing the same, like the exact same things. They might follow the same techniques. Oh, you're working on a 2D game. I would agree with you, but I have actually worked on a 2D game as a technical artist, and well, depending on what you need for the game, again, it can actually be even more complicated than 3D. Because in 3D, you have also the great advantage of having depth, and, you know, all the sorting and the occlusion and all that happen naturally because you have things behind things. But when you're in 2D, and especially the one I worked on also was isometric 2D. So essentially we faked 3D, but everything was 2D. So in order to actually make that work, you have to come up with some really creative solutions. No worries. Yeah, it can be complex, but it's not always. It's mostly very creative, essentially, because you're doing art stuff and code stuff. Yeah, essentially there's a lot of communication because you have to talk with everybody to figure out their needs and also how to use the existing assets and systems. And yeah, there's not one easy definition, no, but you know, it's a very fun field to work on. Okay, so now let's keep it. So this is interesting. Now I do want. No, I'm not gonna do it like that. Okay, let's say that this is the first quad, the horizontal one, right? So instead of actually rotating that, I could do that too, I guess. Trying to figure out how to set this up. Oh no, I can do it. Yeah, okay. I might be able to do it like this. Okay, so I have the bad habit of doing it all vertex by vertex because that's how my small brain can understand it. But I should get used to using loops too. Oh, did they pull the plug? Did they finally remove it? Oh, like what, like that? But did they remove it, or is it just being junky as usual? Because I know the plan I think they mentioned that the plan was to deprecate it. Oh, really? 2, 3, 4, 5. Well, thanks for the follow, Tokosi. So that would be I multiplied by 3. No, wait. 6. Okay, let's. What would I multiplied by 6 plus. So for I being 0, that would mean just 0, 1, 2, 3 up to 5. I being 1, start from 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, then 12. Yeah, I think that should do it. I'm leaving the 0 here just for everything to be like nicely stacked. So I also want to rotate. Right now they all spawn like this, but I want one to rotate like this and one to rotate like this. So that would be 60 degrees on the Y or minus 60 degrees on the Y. So if float rod equals 0, if I is 1, then, or you know what, I can switch. I think I can switch. This one. Then the extra rotation is. Do I also have pi? Yeah, I do. Pi third, yeah. So rod equals pi divided by 3. break case 2 rod equals pi divided by 3, but like the other way. Break. Huh? Seriously, they're like scope issues? Jesus. J, also I forgot to update this. What now? Ground, grass, literal loop terminated early due to out of bounds array. Out of bounds? You are out of bounds. Whoops. You were not out of bounds. Okay, it's whoa. Okay, understandably, it's not looking great. There's a modulus. Reference cannot be. This is a null value, not natively addressable, forcing you to unroll. The module may be much lower than using Ewings. Okay, I will use Ewings if that's gonna set you up. Yeah, reference cannot be used as an L value. Well, this is fun. Yeah, because this should be 18. Okay, so I have the one single blade which looks the same because I haven't added this. Awesome sauce. And now I have some star formations going on, which is nice. And also the wind should also work nicely. Yeah. Yeah, okay, that's cool. Now to add some spacing though, how to do that? Whoa. Well, essentially, I'm moving one down not rotating that one. I'm moving one to the right, rotating. That would leave me a bit off center though. It should be completely to the right. Should be an equal distance. Okay, let's first add some load spacing at 0 and rendering CS set load spacing. There's something math related in how this should work. Like, essentially I would want this to be moved along that axis and this to be moved along that axis. Hey Mathis. Oh yeah, the movement and gradient I had from the previous stream actually. Now I'm just I'm fiddling a bit with the geometry and making it because before it was like just one quad, so now the each point spawns 3 quads in a star formation for better coverage and less points. But I also want to add some spacing so that they move like this. Why I'm having such trouble with this. I slider for spacing. Well, not a slider, but like a. I mean, it could be a slider, but it's a float value there already, but it's just not doing anything at the moment. Oh, do I might also need the bitangent? Really? Probably. Oh, well, I mean... Cross, tangent, normal. And normalize that. So case 0 spacing. Okay, that's gonna be easy, I guess. Spacing y is gonna be, well, I mean, just spacing multiplied by the bitangent. This could be annoying. Okay, I should go like this instead. Yeah. Hey, quieter. Yeah. In a way, it's compute shaders. Whoa. Okay, what did I do wrong? Oh. Oh. Yeah, okay, what? Make it a flow 3. Oh, you really? Yeah, okay. First time on the stream, I see. Welcome to the stream. Yeah, I have thoughts on the node-based shader systems, especially shader graph. But even putting my personal opinions away, first off, I'm using the built-in render pipeline, so I don't even have access to shader graph here. And I'm working on compute shaders for which there's no node-based support either way. No, I mean it's a compute shader, so there's no nodes for that. In like, I wanna say any engine. Like, I don't think compute shaders are made with nodes anywhere. Might be wrong. I mean, not in like, definitely not Unity. I think not Unreal either. Can't say for any of the other ones. But compute shaders are usually hand-coded, because either way they're not supposed to be artist friendly. They are barely made to be people friendly. Oh, what? Wait, what? Oh, not spacing. Why? Okay, so the first one is working. Yeah, well, you're in luck because I actually have a series on like shaders and shader coding and all that. That doesn't work, but I do have the YouTube link on my other links. So this is a series that I'm working on right now. It's called Shader Quest. The whole concept is to actually focus on shader concepts themselves and then see how they can be applied in different engines and environments, instead of actually, just throwing you a shader graph and just analyzing that. But I do have tutorials like that for hand-coded shaders as well. You can find them all there, and there's also like a bunch of useful links from other awesome people that make shader tutorials. And yeah, hopefully that will get you started. Okay, so the spacing works for the first one, but the thing is I also want to I mean, I could just leave it like that, to be fair. But no, I want to also, so also move these and these. No rush, and yeah, don't hesitate to reach out if you need anything. Um, oh, you did? Oh, that's really awesome to hear. Yeah, you can tell that my output for these tutorials has not been great. Mostly time issues, a bit of motivation issues as well. So seeing that people enjoy it helps a lot. Trying to find. Have I released any games? Have I released any games? Well, here's the thing. I have released some two very small mobile games that I also doubt they're still on the Play Store. But like, you know, every aspiring game dev has some mobile games like that. Yeah, it's not on the game store, mostly because I never bothered to update some stuff about Google Store. I mean, I didn't bother. Yeah. Yeah, well, I mean, it's great to try and put something out there. Because I wanted to see like the whole process of making something and just putting it out there, and you know, see whatever needs to be done in order to get something approved for a store, even if it was a Google Play Store. This is probably definitely not the way to go, but let's try this out. Yeah, absolutely not. Though I think that if it's the other way around. No. A new PC to make computer games. Oh. Oh, that's annoying. Yeah, I want to say that besides that, I also have some game jam games that I made for some Ludum Dare game jams recently. And I just saw that there's also like the new Ludum Dare game jam is this weekend, but I need to sleep, so maybe I won't join that. Oh, with the graphics card. Yeah, that sounds like an upgrade. Also, for some reason, I forgot to mention paper boats. That's actually my only proper released game that's not from a game jam, and that's not from when I didn't know anything about game development. It's still free though, and the premise is not anything really innovative, but it's interesting, I think. Why? I'm doing something really wrong here, but I just cannot put my finger on it. Oh, thanks. Yeah, no, I'm afraid I don't have anything for sale. Eventually, maybe though, I will end up maybe. Hold on, I'm opening up the side project I'm working on. Have I released any Unity assets? No, I have not. For some reason, I was always under the impression that in order to put something on the asset store, it should be robust and really well made. Apparently, I didn't use any Unity asset stores at the time. So yeah, no, I never went into that, and also never really cared about, making money out of that. Like even this grass tool I'm making, if I end up making it anything good, the plan is to release it for free because Unity doesn't have a good grass solution, and I want people to have one. Oh, thanks, Quieter. I hope I will be successful too. I have this little side project I've been working on, and I have actually made most of it on stream, to be fair. I've worked on it very little outside of streams. Mostly because I don't have a lot of motivation to work on projects on my own if I don't have people watching me. If I add the tangent and the bitangent, shouldn't I get like a vector going that way? Shouldn't I? Why? Is it because I'm normalizing it? Oh, it's actually kinda what I want. I'm no longer sure. Own a company. Oh yeah. Yeah, well, I'm in Greece, so it's kinda the same. Like if you wanna do it properly, and not have a lot of issues with like taxation and all that, you need to do it officially. So yeah, I'm a freelancer too. So yeah, here you can see actually the grass working properly, which is annoying. Like also the frustum culling as well. I think it might have to do with the post-processing. Nope. Maybe with the camera and the post-processing. Nope. Still kind of working. Yeah, I don't know, it's just being annoying, I guess. Yeah, the grass would also be for that game, but the point is to have it for any game. Oh, don't worry about that, Quater. Greek people can be mean to Turkish people as well. It's a whole history thing. I'm not like that. My mom is, on the other hand, but yeah, that's another story. So yeah, this is the little project I'm working on. It's gonna be kind of like a story-heavy action adventure little game, kind of like a miniature Zelda kind of thing. So that's what I also work on my spare time and on other streams as well. Oh, thanks. It's actually gotten to the place where combat is pretty fun, and I want to work more on having nicer levels and maybe more enemies and better AI and, you know, better flow. That would be fun. But yeah, something I'm working on. Also, is there a reason why you prefer to work in Unity over Unreal? Well, I know Unity, I don't know Unreal. It's simple as that. I have tried to learn Unreal in the past, and I mean, I did get to understand a lot of it. I mean, I could probably make something in Unreal, and I thought also about maybe making that side project in Unreal in order also to learn Unreal better. But you know, it's hard getting out of the knowledge comfort zone, because in Unity I know a lot of things. You know, I've been working with Unity for 7 years. I don't want to count them because they sound a lot to me, but yeah. So I know plenty of stuff about Unity, but not so much about Unreal. Yeah, exactly, and I had this issue with Unreal. Like, the whole thing is pretty great, but it's really bloated, and finding documentation and tutorials for it was not as easy as with Unity. Not that I was lucky enough to start working with Unity before the SRPs, back when tutorials and documentation were easier and better written. But yeah, that's another sad story. Okay, so the issue is no, that it's. Oh wait. That's correct. But it's going tangent. Tangent by tangent. So by tangent should be like that, but the tangent should be the other way. Come on, so close. Yeah, okay, I think I can. It's not very correct, but it's there. Wanted to try Niagara. Yeah, Niagara looks really cool. I have no idea how it works. It looks alien to me, but it does look really cool. Though the VFX graph in Unity is also like super good in terms of capabilities, and also super versatile. But again, not a lot of resources out there, and also it's only available for the SRPs. So you know, screw me who are using is using the built-in. I'm gonna try to make a multiplayer game. Like photon. Oh yeah. Yeah, you can make a lot of a game from the assets, so there's a ton there. That's true. Yeah, essentially Unity always had like the great community and the great documentation and the great asset store and all those stuff that were great. And yeah, in the later adventures, they said, you know, screw all that, and they released the SRPs, and they managed to uh, like separate like the documentation and make it harder for asset store publishers to release assets because they have to support multiple render pipelines. And yeah, that sucks. So okay, now there is a spacing thing, so you can look like you're covering larger areas or making it more dense with fewer points. So that's always good. And also if you add some wind to it, it's harder to see that they're just quads. Yeah, thanks. Okay, there's also one thing I wanted to add. So frustum culling and distance culling are currently in progress. You know what? I'm gonna add them back to the to-do because they didn't work as I wanted. I fixed the multiple grass, quads, and star formation, so that's in there. Oh, thanks, Quadder. It might take a little bit, but once you get the basics right, it's possible to look into stuff like that. Also, I should also link this. I'm basing my renderer, my grass on this tutorial, on this code basically by Joyce, known as Minions Art. I'm just making like the core concept is pretty similar. I just made a different kind of editor to scatter the points around and different mesh generation methods. And yeah, but like the premise is the same, so that should probably help you also like have something to play around at least. All right, so one thing that should be easy, let's make something that should be easy. That could be the hit point normal threshold. So something that I want for the brass and maybe for other placement methods is the ability to not let you spawn grass on like steep places like that. So I am actually gonna replace this with a sphere because that will probably give us a better idea. Or you know what? Make it like so. No, make it a sphere. Or you know what? I will also add a sphere, it's okay. Oh, that's cool, but really, you don't really have to. I really love all the people that support me on Patreon, and it's like really important to me. But because it's also like not my main source of income, I don't really give out any really awesome rewards for my patrons. I know that because I don't also want to hide stuff behind paywalls. Like it was pretty annoying for me when I started learning to see tutorials that were only available for patrons or whatever. So okay, I do provide some early access to tutorials to patrons, but besides that, there's not really much you can get. I know I'm not selling anything, but there's not much you can get as a patron. So I don't feel like the need to do that. So back to the Greenery editor. I would want to here public float. It's gonna be a range, and it's gonna be the slope threshold. Oh, thanks. Spawn slope threshold. Yeah, and make it 0.5. So what's gonna happen with this? So when I'm adding here, yeah, I'm raycasting here, I'm getting the normal of where I'm hitting the spawn hit, right? Right, the spawn hit. So if the math dots, the dot product of the spawn hit normal with the walled up normal, so 0, 1, 0. Oh, sorry. Let's see, float 3 dot up. No, it doesn't exist. 0, 1, 0. If that no threshold. Okay. So if it's actually larger, yeah, probably yeah. So I don't want to take the absolute value of this, because that could mean that I could also like spawn grass upside down, which might be something you want. Oh, hey Daisy. Sorry if it's annoying to you, but I don't know, I've grown used to it. Though it's like I almost always have a headache, but I don't think it's the IDE's fault for that. You should see how it was before, where I had like the screen shake every time you wrote stuff. It's like where is it? Yeah, there's also a screen shake, so like not very visible, but it moves things around. Oh, thanks for the follow, Gornhoff. And Thors. And Spike. Damn. Yeah, remove that. Okay, so Yeah, no, I will make the assumption that you don't want upside down grass. Should I make that assumption? Would you want grass on the ceiling? No, right? Though it's also something that, you know, if it's on the ceiling, you can't really put it there by mistake. Okay, let's go with no for now. And let's also greenery. Vertical begin. Here we are. Load on slope threshold. GUI layout slider. On slope threshold. Please. Load threshold. From 0 to 1, let's say. On slope threshold. Also, that would mean that I need to update the height because I think it will push things down. Yeah. Oh, I have it hard coded. That's fun. Anyway, add one more, please, and also item selection. Button size. Yeah, add 20 pixels more. Okay, might have gone a bit overboard with the height. So 220. Okay, so that means technically that if I try to spawn on the wall, nothing will happen. If I spawn this, it's alright. This is good. This should actually fall, should be like almost exactly 45 degrees or something. And okay, let's increase that threshold. Yeah, you can see that I cannot spawn here on these sides. It's only here. That would mean that I can also not spawn here, but I can spawn here. Okay, I think that's good, like for some control as you're spawning, you know, just so that. And if you set it to 0, then there's no limit essentially. Alright, that's good enough. Yeah, so that's done. What else? There's something I can do. Maybe. Or should I do that? So one thing I was thinking of doing at some point is essentially a trick they do with quad-based grass is bending towards the camera direction a bit, just so that you cannot easily see that these are quads, just so that you can really, look from above. Though I don't think that's such a problem right now, so I'm not gonna do that right now. I can try and making the... Yeah, it should be fun. Oh wait, why is it that like that? Did I change the width at all? Okay, and some more. Maybe less. Yeah, that's alright. That's fine. Yeah, so I can try a different scattering method using the Poisson disk sampling that I mentioned before. So let's try and do that. That will take some refactoring, but it's something that I want to do either way. So yeah. Could it be a refactoring? I think it's called toolbar. What? No, what? Oh, they are a toolbar. Okay, you know what? Let me try it out. So before these, yeah, let's try editor GUI layouts. Cool. Editor toolbar. Editor tools. Editor tools. What? Toolbar. Not what I want though. Editor tool. Not available the specified collection of editor tools. Oh, what? Why would I want that? Whoa. Ignore that. Toolbar. 0. Okay, let's say brass. Oh, wait. String. Let's see what this is gonna do. Oh, yeah, exactly. That's actually exactly what I want. Let's go. Okay. Let's increase that and increase that. I'm gonna have to do some taking later. Let's find some pretty icons. Really? Paint? Yeah, yeah. Yeah, GUI content. And GUI icon. Oh, wait, I have it somewhere. Editor GUI utility icon content. The second one is gonna be school. Oh yeah. Yeah, I think that's a good one. Yeah. And then we're gonna probably have more here as well. So that should return, yeah, the index that I select. So int selected font method index 0. So the drawing layer mask and the spawn slope threshold, these are actually global. So regardless of the way of the method we use, these are gonna be the same. Okay, now that changes. Let's go. That's really cool. That should change. If maybe that actually needs a switch. Switch on. Select this one. Yeah, what that thing is 0. break, push one, break, break. So always goes here, and actually this should go here as well. And that should go here as well. So we are on the first mode, painting, 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 erasing, 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 all cool. Changing mode. Now I can no longer draw, and we'll have a separate way of doing things. So this is gonna be a bit tricky, but let's start with somewhere. Oh, thanks for the follow, Yahwaru. Not Cuba. No. Correct. Right. Yeah, that's something. You want something like that. Bundles. All right. Handicap. Okay, that's kinda what I need. Radius handle. Oh, that's cool. That's close to what I want. Action handle. We're looking into handle stuff. Remove handle. Let me look into something real quick. Weird. Very weird. CNG, yeah. Cube handicap. Whoa. Okay. Okay. I can maybe do it with the box. That doesn't really matter because it's gonna work as a rectangle. But yeah. So. Oh, okay, so maybe I can maybe GUI. Oh, fine. Okay, I'll do it like that, I guess.
Computers now have primary control of critical vehicle functions.
Okay, let's for now say float 0. And event type is gonna be just repellent. Yeah, okay, it's kinda that. So I do want a different color, so color it's gonna be color or red, I guess. Okay. I'm gonna need something else as well. I'm gonna need private box bounds handle. Handle enable box bounds. Need midpoint handle draw function, no size function. It's gonna be 3 posts and just return limited bounds handles default midpoint handle size function with the position multiplied by 2. And all that should be in here and here. Don't ask why. So now here, I can say something like box bound set color to color red or green because it's like greenery. Makes sense. The box bound center is gonna be the float 0 for now. Box. Oh, or maybe Not sure. But let's keep it like that for now. And oh wow, only 0 for lecture. Now I can say using var on scope new handles drawing scope. That's fine. Now it needs kind of needs a matrix. Oh, or maybe even not. So let's instead not. And if there was a change, check scope. Oh. Also, there's that. And also there's using our on scope. Let's add the UI, change text scope, change text scope. Forms draw handle, and if change text scope changed. With 10 load rec pen, I guess. Or I have the rect size here, so instead use that and that. Okay, I know that seemed like a lot of gibberish. Oh, okay. Oh, that's annoying. Okay, let's try this out with this for now. so these, well, you know what, I actually don't care that much for this, to be pretty freaking honest. Yeah. So that's what I want. Nice. It's very nice. Copy that position. Wow, what? Okay, so let's now try and have the position change. And there's also this position handle. Position, orientation, the handle, identity. For now, let's say this. Let this work. Yeah, it kinda does, but position and center is gonna be the rect position, and rect position equals rect position, this rect position equals that. Yeah, boy. All right. Why does it keep doing that? It's alarming. Why doesn't it let me stop? Why? What's wrong with the handles there? Okay. Something got seriously messed up with my editor. But okay, still I can paint here. I can change this to be this. Not sure why this is happening though. Yeah, I'm gonna ignore this for now. And focus on the rest of this. Okay, so one more thing that might be useful for this would be rotation. So let's add a rotation handle for this as well. Rotation. There's new. Right. Come on. Identity. I'm working on an alternative way to scatter points. So we had the brush before. So not sure why this is acting like that. But okay, we had the brush before, right? So now I also want an alternative method of essentially having a rect a square like that. I don't. Okay, my editor is going a bit crazy though, so that's something I have to look into. But whatever. Essentially having a rectangle and saying, hey, just spawn points there and project them towards the ground. Let's assume that this will work. Okay, the rotation probably works. The bounds though, box bounds. Okay, so here's where it gets a bit interesting. The box bounds are only drawn as a like axis aligned box. Let's see, popular fluff burning effect for Unity. Doesn't ring any bells. If you have any links. So what I can do here is create a matrix. 4x4 TRS and use rect position, rect rotation, and rect size instead. And I think that I should set those to be 1. Oh wow. That's neat. That would look cool as a VFX thing. Okay, so technically this should now work. Oh, wait. uh, Position handle. 3 0. Quaternion identity. Quaternion. Sorry. Float 3 0 and quaternion identity. Come on, give me the good stuff. Glorious. Okay, I might have broken something, but I'm not 100% sure. Let me check some stuff here. Okay, let's change that a bit. Let's try this now. Okay, maybe not. This should be dead wrong. Oh, the rotation is actually working. The handles and the drawing, not so much. Try this again. Deal with this annoying bug. Okay, they should be in the same drawing scope, I guess. Okay, so let's try this a different way. Oh. I think that's also one reason. Don't have handles there. Look, it's actually worse. It's fun. Am I missing something? Favorite shader affecting recompile. That's a tough one. I like the water. I like the. In general, all the VFX was great. They were really flashy and like really satisfying. I really like the portals. I think the portals were really cool, effects wise. But like the whole thing was pretty great. Why? Weird. Why is it doing that though? Isn't it weird? Like it's behaving as if I'm pressing these buttons here. Okay, I'll try maybe putting those elsewhere, like outside. Would that work? Okay, it's the direct position. Screw the undo. Okay, it does need the change scope. Oh. Okay. Much better. Much better. Okay. Let's try with a change scope. for object this. Offer is okay. Really wants that that drawing scope, huh? Okay, you know what? You wanna dance? Okay, let's dance. Let's dance. Let's try doing this. Greenery manager transform local to wall matrix. Okay, working much better now. Okay, that's something I want to avoid. So instead of, I think there was a different one. There was a disk handle. This handle would give me 1 second, I'll find it. So it just handles this. Yeah, just handles disk, I guess. ID. Oh, okay. Quaternion rotation. So that would be the rotation. Oh, sorry. Listed rotation with listed position. Flow 3010. Size of this handle utility, depth handle size of this the correct position. What else do you want from me? Out of plane. Oh, false. And do not snap. So yeah, because that's just 2D. Yeah, that's cool. Just 2D, so I don't want all the 3D rotation, I just want like the on the y-axis. Okay, so now Now to actually rotate it properly. um, okay, so what if that was float 3.0 and instead oh no, it's this one. Um, select position, select position, and its size. I think that's a horrible idea, but let me try it out. Yeah, I was right. Whoa, okay. Oh, okay, I think I found something. I think what I want. So, rotation is gonna be quaternion angle, axis angle, I guess. Flow 3010, and the angle. Oh, actually, my quaternion is just my rotation. Wait, no, far. Wait, I have the rotation. I do have the rotation. So this matrix multiplied by matrix for PRS 0, this direct rotation, and vector 3 1 gets mixed in there. So if instead I use the okay, it's kinda doing it. Size is there, position it's not. Oh yeah, it's because I left that as so. Position Yeah, the rotation is not having a great time with this. So I think does this work? No. This correct rotation, this correct position. Will this be any better? No. Oh, thanks, Alex, but I'm actually out of water. Yeah, last drop. But I will end this pretty soon, so I will go rehydrate. Yikes. That is not a healthy rotation. Scope. I mean, I might even leave the rotation out. It's too much of a hassle, to be honest. But I want to try it out just for the sake of doing it. Okay, what if I don't do this? What would happen then? Okay. Rotation is still very screwed up. Oh my. Still rotating around 0, 0, which is annoying. Okay, should I try this? Doesn't seem right, but let me try it. Yeah, it's not great. But honestly, that's kind of a mood right there. Okay, this was kinda better. Not great, but kinda better. Matrix 4x4. Multiply that. Yeah, that should essentially just rotate the handles matrix. Okay, what if I don't provide any matrix? What would happen? Well, then it would just be broken again. Okay, still broken a lot. Okay, what if I did this and then... Oh, hold on, I'm stupid. Okay, this is obviously wrong. Well, it actually makes sense. Yeah, no, because Greenery Manager is positioned at 000, so all rotations are relative to that. But they shouldn't be. They should be local to world matrix in relation to the rect, but the thing is that the rect is not actually transformed. Thanks for the follow, Elia Christian. So, oh. Oh, that's something I didn't know. Hold on. Okay, let's try making a matrix. Actually, well, should that be... No. This will probably go horribly. Yep. Feel horribly. Why is it still rotating from there? Oh, I get damn it. Okay, there's no point in me trying to find this out now. It's almost functional now. The rotation is off. But you know what? If I get too upset with this, I might as well just remove the rotation altogether, because it's just a nightmare. Because honestly, all I need is just like position and the bounds, and that's about it. Actually, I could generate samples from just that, and then just project them and have a nice grass filled area. Yeah, I don't know. For now, I'm glad that this is working and we have better looking geometry. So that's cool. And yeah, I will maybe try and figure out what's going on with frustum culling and all the other stuff offline. And I'll let you know if I figure out anything. So yeah, it's been a productive stream for me. I hope you enjoyed it to some degree, though I think a good portion of it was just me not knowing what to do. But then again, that's like the description for all of my streams. Thanks, Alex. Yeah, it's looking good, and the cool thing is that, you know, we can tweak the shader to make this look even prettier. But the goal is to add some more features and make it even more flexible with the spawning and other stuff. So yeah, I'll probably stream some more grass here and there. I don't think I'm finished with it just yet. So yeah, but I will leave this stream about here. So yeah, thanks everybody for joining. Hope you had a nice time. And if nothing changes, I'll stream again on Tuesday. Otherwise, if I find the time and motivation, maybe earlier than that. But I think certainly Tuesday. So thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next stream. Bye bye.